Hey guys, well, this is going to be episode 2 for my 2025 journey for whitetail season. And so obviously episode 1 showed a property setup, getting one of my blinds brushed in for good concealment. This episode is going to be a different property that I'm setting up. I'm doing a food plot on this one. Didn't do a food plot on the other property because I've got a major hog problem there. And just from lessons learned, hogs and food plots do not mix well because they absolutely annihilate all the work and effort that I put in. So this place really doesn't have any pigs. I've seen one pig out here in the last couple of years. So anyway, so I decided to get all this sprayed out here and getting a food plot put in, and I've got my camera that's going to be overseeing the growth of this, and I've got the frame for my soon-to-be stand. I'll end up putting probably the new Orion box blind that I just purchased. I'll probably end up mounting that on top of there. If not, I'll end up doing probably just a regular pop-up blind. But because of the way these deer travel, they come in off of this property here, they come up through there, and they come up through this side right here. I don't really want them to go up and on the other side if I've got a north wind, south wind, to come up here and feed. So I've obviously got my feeder here, and this portion I'm putting in, which I haven't really sprayed yet. I've just kind of knocked it down, but this portion I'm about to spray and get it all tilled in and or plowed up, and then I'm gonna plant some soybeans in this side. This portion I've got some corn and some alfalfa that is going to go in this section. So I think kind of making it in this L shape with where these deer come out of off of this property, this should be a good location in terms of being able to get a shot before they work their way downwind of me. So keep the food in front of them. So I think it'll be a pretty good spot there. But anyway, so what we're gonna do on this one, go ahead and get all this weed killer in here, get all this killed off, get it plowed up, get this planted. Got some rain coming in tomorrow, and get my stealth cam cellular cameras set up on this, and we will watch the growth on this one. But anyway, so we're gonna get this knocked out here. So I've got my feeder set up here. Right now I'm running a mix of some corn as well as some protein pellets. Got my cellular camera there with a solar panel on it, because obviously any camera that is over feed gets a ton of pictures: raccoons, squirrels, crows, everything else. So solar panels are always a good idea. And then I've always got to do a mock scrape. So I'm basically doing a licking vine here. I'll get all this reworked, pin it, and hopefully start getting some activity on that. And this camera here will kind of be able to monitor what's passing through on this section, going right on this tree line. I like to put the scrapes and licking branches right on these edges, just like that, because that way they'll kind of travel through there, and if they start using it, obviously that's going to be the kill spot. So anyway, we've got a little bit of growth coming up in here, but the next couple rains ought to be able to really start getting some growth here. But anyway, so today what we're doing is getting started on this side. All right guys, well, I've got all this just up a little bit. I've still got to spray some weed killer on it, do a couple more rounds. But these are the soybeans that we're about to plant, and hopefully get in before this rain and get some good growth out of this. So we shall see, but this ought to be a pretty good spot. All right, well, I've got all the soybeans spread out through here, so now we're about to till all this under and I'll wait for some rain. All right, so in case anyone's wondering why I'm spraying this after I seeded, it's okay to spray weed and grass killer on top of the seed. The only time it actually kills it is if these start to sprout out where there's a leaf or a sprout on it. So I can spray all of this grass while this is seeded, so that way it'll kill the grass before all this starts germinating. So just in case you didn't know, now you know. All right, well, we've got it all tilled in and got the feeder set up, cameras all ready to roll. So waiting on some rain to come in, start hopefully getting some good growth on this. We've got it all sprayed with weed killer, and then probably in a few more weeks I'll come in, get the stand set up, the blind set up on that tower overlooking the spot, and should be good to go. But yeah, this food plots, if you can do them, is a great way to pull deer off of neighbors or joining property to come over, especially early season. These soybeans take, and this ought to really rob some people's deer off their property. So anyway, we're gonna hopefully get a good stand of these coming in, and should be a pretty decent spot. So all right, so I'm on top of the platform where I'm gonna end up putting this stand, and just kind of show you guys. So this is facing directly to my south. So these deer coming off of this property back here, kind of right on the other side of this little wooden pallet, really between me and the cedar tree. So what I've done is I've created this food plot where they'll come in here and filter around the side through this feeder, so that way on the north wind they should never come in past this portion downwind of me. They'll kind of stay in this portion here feeding on this tree line. What I am going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to kind of cut the top of this tree out right here, and then I'm going to put it down here and start building a brush pile to block access from them coming in and looping around this way to come into the food plot. So I'm going to kind of block it so it basically funnels them to hug this other side. So and then the others, a lot of times they'll come in from up here on this side and then filter in, and so obviously I'm in the money if they come in from that direction. Now if it's a true south wind, might be a little iffy on there, but that's the whole reason I'm going to use the box blind, so I can completely conceal all my scent inside there, close off all the vents, all the weather stripping, everything's sealed completely up. So I should be able to hunt it really in any wind direction, but I also like to use caution, just because you never know. I mean, they can pick up the slightest of scent. So anyway, this ought to be a pretty good spot. So hopefully we'll get some growth coming in here and show you guys what we get.